Normally I like to give you the full breakdown on specifications of a guitar and kind of evidence before I lay out how I feel about a guitar. Well, today is a little bit different. I'm just gonna say it. I effing love this guitar. Seriously, look at this gold sparkle finish on the body and that perfectly matching headstock. What is there not to love about it? The moment that Chicago Music Exchange sent out that email saying that they had a limited number of these guitars available, I was on it. My guitar was purchased before my inbox actually got the ability to change the email message status from unread to read. The gold finish in person is incredible and just really difficult to capture in video and photo. Also, here's the thing. Without the gold sparkle, this guitar is fantastic right out of the box. But if you've watched any of the build and mod videos on the channel, you know I can't resist a good project. I'm genuinely so excited about modding this guitar. My mind is already buzzing with ideas, sketching out every single step. Having a Jaguar with the gold sparkle body and headstock with high-end pickups and electronics would be phenomenal. The body and the neck on this guitar are good bones, and as a result, I would feel comfortable doing any high-end modifications to the guitar. The quality of the fit and finish and just the playability of the neck make this guitar that you can take from being a great guitar to being an exceptional guitar. Here's kind of what I'm thinking and what I would do. First on the agenda, those tuners. They're good, absolutely, but I actually saw another version of this guitar that someone had, and they installed Goto 6-in-line vintage style keys with crisp white buttons, and I have to tell you, it looked phenomenal with this gold finish, and to me that would be a definite upgrade, not in functionality, but just in aesthetics or looks. Then we move to the heart of the sound, the pickups. I'm envisioning a set of Lindy Fralin Jaguar pickups. We're talking a stock neck pickup for that classic articulation, and then for the bridge, a 10% overwind, because who doesn't want a ridiculous amount of bite when you switch to the bridge position? And to ensure those amazing pickups perform at their absolute best, a Fender Jaguar 62 wiring harness, pro-wired USA vintage spec. I'm going to order this from Jagged Offset Electric Guitars in the UK via their Reverb store. The harness is pro-wired vintage spec with Sprague capacitors and Lux USA vintage restoration wiring. It's all about the authentic high-performance connection. For the tremolo system, I'm installing the Fender Panorama Jazzmaster Jaguar tremolo. For the bridge, I'm not exactly sure. I may actually leave the bridge that's here in place, or I may actually upgrade it. These upgrades are all about dialing in the perfect feel and the perfect sound to come out of the guitar. Here are the out-of-box specifications. The body is made of poplar with a gloss polyurethane finish. The neck is made of maple with a finish of tinted gloss urethane and has a C shape. The fingerboard material is Indian laurel. The nut material, it says, is bone. Nut width is 1.6875 inches or 43 millimeters. The fingerboard radius is 9.5 inches or 241 millimeters. The overall scale length of the guitar is 24 inches or 610 millimeters. There are 22 frets with aged white neck binding and blocks inlays. The bridge pickup is a Fender designed Alnico single coil, and so is the neck. The electronic notes from Squier state that the guitar has specially voiced rhythm and lead circuit controls and a tone circuit switch. Suggested retail when the guitar is actually available is $524.99. I found two used models yesterday on Reverb at this time for $499 and $650 plus shipping on both. So understanding the Jaguar's circuits. The genius and sometimes initial confusion of the Jaguar's controls lies in its dual circuit design. Basically, there are two guitars worth of electronics in one guitar. First, there's the rhythm circuit. This circuit is the more simplified, primarily using the neck pickup with its own dedicated volume and tone controls. It's often favored for warmer, darker rhythm tones. Then there's the lead circuit. This is where the true operations of the Jaguar shines. You have independent on and off control for each pickup and a very unique strangle switch allowing for a wide array of pickup combinations and tonal variations. While the system can seem overwhelming at first, it offers an incredible range of sonic possibilities that make the Jaguar a highly distinctive and beloved guitar among many guitarists. So the upper horn controls are the rhythm circuit. On the upper horn of the guitar, you'll find a separate set of controls dedicated to the rhythm circuit. There's the rhythm/lead switch, this two-position slider switch is a master control for toggling between the two circuits in the guitar, the rhythm and lead circuits. The up position activates the rhythm circuit. When engaged, only the neck pickup works, and the controls on the lower bout of the guitar become inactive. The down position activates the lead circuit, giving you access to the main volume, tone, and pickup selector switches on the lower bout of the guitar, and both pickups then are functional when chosen. The rhythm volume roller knob, this thumb wheel control, adjusts the volume specifically for the rhythm circuit and is located on the upper bout. The rhythm tone roller knob, this thumb wheel controls, adjusts the tone specifically for the rhythm circuit. The rhythm circuit is typically designed to offer a darker, mellower, or jazzier tone achieved with different capacitor values than the lead circuit. The lower bout controls are the lead circuit. On the lower bout, you'll find the controls for the lead circuit, which offers far more versatility. There's the master volume knob, a standard rotary knob that controls the overall output of the guitar when in the lead circuit. The master tone knob, a standard rotary knob that controls the overall treble cut, basically the tone of the guitar when in the lead circuit. The pickup selector switches. So there are 3 slider switches. These are independent slider switches that offer very granular control over the pickups and tone. Pickup selector switch that's in the front or forward is the first switch that's closest to the neck pickup, turns the neck pickup on or off. The switch that's in the middle turns the bridge pickup on or off. Of the 3 switches, the one that's in the back, the third switch, which is closest to the output jack, is often called the strangle switch or bass cut switch. When engaged, it cuts out a significant amount of low-end frequencies, resulting in a thinner, brighter, and more nasal or twangy sound. This can be useful for cutting through a mix, achieving a surf tone, or creating unique textural effects. When you feel comfortable with the controls on a Jaguar, you'll find you have an incredibly powerful guitar with the quantity and types of tones that the guitar is capable of producing. So my guitar weighs 8 pounds and 6.5 ounces, or 3.810 kilos. I'm going to have to think about replacing the pickups. I genuinely like the pickups tone in the guitar currently. I didn't think that I would. Who knows, maybe I'll end up just replacing the tuners and the tremolo. Measuring for the DC resistance, the bridge measures 5.707 k ohms, both pickups measure 3.005 k ohms, and the neck measures 6.31 k ohms. Measuring for inductance, the bridge measures 3.591 henries. Both pickups measure together 1.921 henries, and the neck pickup by itself measures 4.315 henries. Let me know in the comments what you think about the sounds that have come out of the guitar in the sound samples as is. Should I upgrade or should I leave it as is? You let me know.